Hello YouTube, this is BalorMage again with another solo self-found update. This has been going quite fantastically. I'm actually having a really good time, surprisingly good time considering how long it's taking to get some like what I would normally consider basic gear. I am currently about a week in, I'm not even sure, about a week into solo self-found, and I've got somewhere around the start of day 2 gear in trade, which is insanely low geared for what I'm expecting normally. So this has been quite an adjustment, but as you can see in the background, it is going very well. We're up to level 94. We do have 3 watchstones now, and we did kill Maven just recently. I will attach the Maven fight to the end of this video. It is a doozy. We nearly failed it. We lost several portals. I am not a good bosser. However, Maven did drop us Legacy of Fury boots, which have upped the clear significantly. You can see all of the Legacy of Fury explosions from the Maven boots all going on in the background here. This really helped. We've been unable to get a barracks respite yet, which was supposed to quadruple our clear, and these Maven boots have done at least half of that job, and it's made it a much more pleasant mapping experience. So we've done some other changes. We've added some block, we've added some spell block, we've got a lot tankier now. We still don't have any sort of recovery on block, no Shaper Shield, no Aegis Aurora, nothing like that. But at least we've got some amount of block. Also, our damage has gone up quite a bit. Our single target is now 13 million in solo self-found, which is quite nice. But we will jump into game and show everyone what we are up to. Alright, so this is the character. It is lagging a little bit because I am also encoding some stuff, so ignore the lag. But we are farming some primordial jewels. I actually have found 4 of these so far, but I had 2 and I harvest gambled them and they disappeared. So I've decided no more gambling for me. I'll just farm them. So what we were up to was our main focus was to get our 3rd watchstone, because I am currently farming both Wharf and Atoll. Wharf for the Golem jewels and Atoll for the Spark and Flame card that gives me Barracks Respite, because I want both of those things. They're both on my mandatory list and I'm missing both of them. We very much need an Anima Stone because I do not want to have less than 4 golems, but I also don't want to be using the Clay Shaper anymore. It's a very bad, very basic early day 1 weapon. It does get me the extra golem and a little bit of minion life, which is great, but it's not as good as a +1 or a +2 weapon, or even a Scourge Claw, or like so many other things that I could do. So we want to get that done. We have found none of the Barracks Respite cards. We have found, like I said, 4 of these, which come from Wharf, but gambled 2, lost them. Back down to 2. Not gambling anymore. We will just farm all of them. We are not gambling anymore. that was a bad experience. So we'll farm some more and get those moving. Other upgrades. We got a much better amulet. The minion movement speed was actually huge. I really like that. Unfortunately, it's +1 to cold, which does nothing for us at all. But we did get life and damage over time multi on a ring. On an amulet. We also anointed it with a block node for now, which is a little interesting because we haven't been able to get our hands on some heal on block shields of any kind. What I am doing for recovery here is I have Testudo, or however you say that, which recovers 30 life when you block. As well as the mastery from this node up here, which is 20 life and 20 mana when you block, as well as this node here, which is 50 energy shield when you block. So there's still a pretty decent amount of recovery, which our block is also still not capped. Our attack block is capped, We were 75 attack block and only 64 spell block. Again, we're pretty short on gear. I haven't been able to fit in Tempest Shield yet, so I do need 2 whole block wheels instead of just 1. And that recovery with glancing blows has definitely made us quite a bit tankier than we were, but definitely not as tanky as we will be. So moving into Path of Building, we've got a few extra levels. We've changed how things have worked. We do have this 1 medium cluster now, which is quite nice. It's literally just there for minion life. We rolled 15% minion life on that node and a 25% minion life on that node with a 12% lead in. And we also changed into this small determination cluster because this only costs us those 3 points total instead of the determination wheel we had here, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that saved us some points and got everything in still. So that's quite nice. We also realized that I didn't have the 30% increased maximum life mastery from this wheel because apparently I'm an idiot. So we got that. We got the cluster jewel in. We did have to give up this wheel, which that's fine. I'm okay with that. But otherwise, not too much else has changed. You will see this node Secrets of Suffering in here in my Path of Building that I link. And that is because it was the only way I could figure out how to get Scorch to show up. It wouldn't show up even though I was wearing the boots. So I added a Secrets of Suffering, allocated it, put the Scorch in at the correct amount of Scorch that I have on bosses, and then took it back out and it stayed there. And that was my little trick to get it. As you can see, DPS quite a bit higher. We're at a 13 mil. This is a trash ignite, not a boss ignite. I think the last one we were at 8. Now we're up to 13. Now we have 8 on Cirrus ignite. So from here on out, I'm probably going to only track my boss DPS and not my trash DPS, just to keep it a little more consistent. I forgot to do that last time. I was still on trash. I had 8 mil on trash then. Now I have 8 mil on Cirrus with 13 on trash, which is quite nice. I'm pretty happy with it. This build is really just annihilating now that I have these boots. I'm super happy about it. But now that we are set up to farm for our Anima Stone and our Barracks Respite, I expect in the next few days this build is going to get turned up to 11. I'm hoping that I end somewhere around 25 mil single target. That's going to be my plan. And I do want to have the max block and heal on block stuff going on. Some other things that we've been doing, that we've been chasing as much as possible, is I really badly want to replace these gloves. These are quite good. They do have the fire exposure, a little bit of damage, life, good regen, good resistances. They're +1 AoE craft for my auras here. But what I really want is to get some +2 minion gloves from Delve, so that I can drop this +3 minion shield. Now, technically I'll lose a level of my minions when I do that, and that'll be a slight DPS down. But it'll be super worth it because it'll let me put on a real shield. Because I think Aegis Aurora is going to be a little bit too unlikely to find, although I am still gambling for it. I have rolled 1 shield with life and RMR, and the next Shaper shield I can get my hands on, I'm going to roll it with heal on block and life, and then I'm going to hope to smash them together and get something that's got reservation, life, and heal on block. And anything else that can happen on that shield would just be bonus. I don't need anything else, but if I can get more block or more spell block or resistances or anything else to go with it, that'll be great. But my goal is to get a RMR, health, and heal on block shield. If I can do that, I'll be able to fit Tempest Shield in. Then I can drop an entire block wheel, as well as actually be capped. That'll be super nice. So that's that plan. We do have this ring is kind of cool, but I haven't used it because I just don't really need the recoup. And we've been trying to roll both of these amulets just to see which one ends up good, better, quicker from harvest, but so far I haven't really hit anything that's worth putting on. Once we've got all of that sorted, I think once we can swap out this clay shaper, I plan on probably just putting on a +2 weapon. +2 weapons are relatively easy to craft. I'll be able to make +1 with fossils. I'll be able to make +1 physical with the vendor recipe, and then I'll just smash them together and multi-mod it. Like, I'm not going to go super fancy with it. We'll just be looking at a +2 multi-mod weapon, but that'll be pretty good. We got a bunch of gems leveling on our offhands, mostly stone golems. We did manage to get an enlighten, so that's leveling. I can't actually use an enlighten yet, I could use it, but it wouldn't help. But having a level 3 enlighten would free up some options, so we're working on that. We're also going to be collecting some temple chests because I want to make a much better chest. I have been banking quite a few Alva temples, so hopefully when I start running these, we'll get ourselves a nice temple chest as well. Also, we're down to 220 depth in here, which is a lot deeper than I've been recently. This is also how our tree currently looks. So as we are farming our 2 sets of cards from our 2 maps that we have favorited, we are also farming delve juice. We've got this stuff here for delve juice, and also this stuff here for delve juice. We're collecting more logbooks still, and most importantly, we are collecting all of our boss maps. We've only just started, so we haven't ran any of these bosses yet. But we are collecting more of the blue guy here, all the Cirrus maps, all the Elder maps, all these. The plan is to do absolutely everything. I don't know if I'll ever get the Uber versions down, just because I'm as a player, but I definitely want to get everything that's not the Uber versions down. So hopefully that'll be coming in the next few days. Thoughts on Solo Self-Found in general? I can't imagine a single world where anyone with like a limited amount of playtime should be playing in Solo Self-Found at all. The amount of time that it is taking me to do things that I could have done in trade is something along the lines of a factor of 10 to 12. Like it'll take 10 to 12 days to make the amount of progress that I could make in trade in 1 day. So that's been a lot to adjust to. It's been very fun. I'm very much enjoying it. I will probably do it again, though not as a league start. But honestly, it is 10 to 12 times the amount of time to get progress done. Levels are good. I can still level fine, but just gear progression and general progression is, whew, it's a lot. Yeah, that's about it for the update. Hopefully we will see the 4th Watchstone and another update within a few days with me having a real weapon on and everything sorted with way more damage. So this is, oh man, Solo Self-Found is a trip. All right. Let's see. We still have our spreadsheet. Lastly, we still have our spreadsheet. We got that. Yeah, and we're currently farming those 2. Nothing has changed on my spreadsheet. All my goals are still exactly like they were. This does remind me that the one thing I am missing is my large cluster. I just haven't been able to find a large cluster at all. So I actually have 3 medium clusters that I could use, but I'm only using 1 instead of 2 because I haven't been able to get my hands on a large cluster yet. Other than that, everything is running exactly as I expected, just a lot slower. So that's it. That's the update. Enjoy my horrible Maven fight that I did not deserve to get a stone out of. But hey, 6 layers of defense, baby. That's all I got. I will see everybody next time. All right. The worst bosser in the world tries Solo Self-Found Maven with no defenses. Have some regen. Look, my regen's okay.
The prize
Oh, come on. I just wanted to pop them and flame dash. I died instantly. Okay, so I can't get hit by anything. Okay. Really? Ooh, no, 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 no. No hitting me, please. Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? Uh-oh. Ooh, no. Sir? Ma'am? Where did she go? Oh. 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 Stop moving. Piece of shit. So bad. Come back. I need to hit you with something. It's fine. All of these puddles will disappear because it's normal. It's not a problem. Ah! Why? Why? What? Let me out! Is it not out time? Oh, it's this time. Okay. Well, I've done something wrong. Because all these things didn't disappear. Why didn't they disappear? I feel like they should have disappeared. Oh. Oh my god. I don't deal any damage. I am definitely losing this whole thing. I'm definitely not succeeding this Maven. Ah. Could you despawn from under me, please? Okay.
Scurry. Stand still. A cascade of pain.
All right.
Resistance will be punished. Time controls. Scurry. My irritation is growing. Death will not be an escape.
Okay, paying attention, paying attention, paying attention. Left, top, left, right, top, Right.
Scurry, scurry. Do what I say.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Stand still.
Death made real.
A cascade of pain. Do what I say. Stand
Oops.
still. A cascade of pain.
Death made real. Stop resisting. Reality bends. Punishment inescapable.
I need more mana.
Arrogant toy. Take this. Stand still. A cascade of pain. This will not be an escape.
Okay. Paying attention. Dodging the shit lasers. Left. Top. Left. Top. Left. Top.
Scurry, scurry.
That was so good. I'm so happy that that was easy.
Cascade of pain.
Whoa.
Stand still. Take this.
No.
A cascade of pain.
I'm gonna need you to come to me, bud. I can't
Stand
get over there.
a cascade of pain.
Aha!
Election is complete.
Okay. Oh, come on. Come on.
Death will not be an escape.
Wait, can I wait the whole time?
Scurry, scurry. A cascade of pain. Stand still. Take this.
Ooh.
Cascade of pain.
Come on, buddy.
Stand still. Death will not be an escape.
Where'd you go? No! Not again! Left, right, top, right, top, left.
Scurry, scurry.
Woo! Fuck you, bitch! Let's go! Oh!
Intervention, Nomad.
Oh man, that's not for me.
Your mind. You
That is though. That is.
Toy refuses.
And my thing. Let's go.
Toy causes me pain.
That's for me. I'll use that.
Alive. I apologize to the toy. I did not.
Whew.
You
Ah.
were like me.
Whew. That'll do. Thank you very much for the raid.
Play together.
We did it. I did the thing.